It's Bucky-n-Brooks getting excited about tomorrow night. McElroy Auditorium. Rodney Atkins is going to be at the stage, and we are so excited to have joining us on the BnB show this morning, Rodney Atkins. Rodney, welcome to the BnB show.
What's up, guys? How you guys doing?
I'm really in a good mood. I'm excited about tomorrow night.
Me too, man. Happy New Year.
Well, Happy New Year.
Are we your first show, your official arena show for the new year?
Yeah, our first show, I guess, officially was not an entire show, but we played a Milwaukee Bucks basketball game. So this will be our first full long, play all night long party show.
Okay, so you're kicking off the new year in style then, is what we're saying.
Yeah, man. With the greatest people in the world.
That's awesome. Say, I was digging around. I know the last release you had was the Eat, Sleep, Love You, Repeat, and that was on your Greatest Hits album, so I'm dying. I've been digging around. I haven't found a thing on. Are you working on a new album?
Yes, we are. You know, I'm not funny. If you're going through, it came out 2006, so it's been 10 years, which is crazy, since that came out. And so this will be, my fifth album? So we don't really come with new music every year like a lot of acts do. But I take a lot of pride in loading up albums with great songs, and so we just kind of take our time. But yeah, working like crazy. Last year was about the greatest hits thing, and now we're all about making some new music. Well, of course, when we play out loud, we play the hits. I hate it when I go see an act and they don't play one freaking song I know. So definitely play the hits, and we're going to try some new music out too.
Excellent. You're going to be riding around on the tour bus. I'm curious, what's something on the tour bus that somebody in the audience might not expect you to have on your tour bus?
Keep it clean now. I know how you are, Rodney.
Yeah. Somehow, man, a few years ago, my son and I were out goofing off. We found this place that was and some people might know this, but we found this place and it was a bird rescue. I'm like, well, what is that? I mean, it's in the middle of nowhere. It's like one little bitty, kind of shack on the side of the road. And so Elijah was all about it. So we went in, and that's what the lady did. She rescued birds. People, because birds are they're not what you expect a lot of times. So we went in there, and there was this one African gray parrot. And if people know anything about those, they're not just talkers, man. They mimic, they do voices. They don't just say, hello. They really do your voice and sounds. So we rescued this parrot named Misty, and they were going to put her down, and we just couldn't let it happen. So that might be a surprise. Let's make you on the bus and see that we, got a bird on there. So we got another, actually, since then we rescued another one, and his name's Taco, which I know that sounds like some kind of crazy strip club, Misty Taco. So we have these two little birds that we have nursed back to health, and they're funny as heck.
Did they sing along with you at all?
Misty does. Misty will get all. She sings, whistles, does it all. Taco's a Dolphins cockatoo is what it's called, like a little bitty thing. His is on Instagram, man. Instagram, Taco Atkins.
Well, we know that one of the things that we have in common between our station and you is the fact that we both support the troops. We're big into the troops. We know that you did a USO tour. Can you talk about some of the experiences that you had on the tour?
Oh, my God, those things are unbelievable. There's so many things. The first couple of times in Afghanistan were just a trip. We were there for 2 weeks, 10 days, something like that, and it was such extreme climates. And one time it rained constantly, and I'll never forget the first time how nobody ever complained. And the weather it sucked. It was unbelievable. And to see, I remember getting up in the middle of the night and having to go, find a latrine or whatever, find the head, and I'm walking in the rain splashing. You got to put your boots on. I'd see these kids, or say kids, 22, 23-year-old young men out there working out, just carrying sandbags in the rain, freezing. They'd carry them 30 yards and drop them, pick them back up. I mean, huge sandbags. And just kept doing it back and forth. And I walked up to one of these kids in the middle of the night. But I said, what are you doing, man? Are you on the clock now? Is this your time? You working right now? What are you doing? He said, no, I just set my alarm clock for different times to get some PT in. I'm like, well, why now? It's 3 o'clock in the morning. It's freezing, raining out here. He said, because I never know when I'm going to have to carry one of my brothers or sisters back through the gates of hell. And I'm like, okay, well, that's why he's here. Why am I here? It's unbelievable to experience these people that are so driven for, freedom, and that's it. And like you talk about the rural heart, and that's why those people are out there. The rural heart is the thing that makes us middle of Iowa, while you can run out of gas or have a flat tire and walk up to any house and ask for help, and somebody will help you. And I believe people help you because of the rural heart, and that's what it's alive over there. And you don't even realize you're in some crazy foreign country. Remember the first time I played It's America over there in the pouring rain, and we started singing, driving down the street today, it was all time for lemonade. An IED went off like 1,000 yards from us. Singing It's America over there in the mud, and, everything stopped, and they took off and had to rescue a kid. He had to be amputated, lost a leg. We just stayed still. They went, took care of him, sent him off. I guess he had to go through Germany after that. But then they came back and said, okay, can you keep playing? And it was unbelievable. I can't sing It's America now without thinking about that.
I don't know how you could do it without getting a tear in your eye.
Oh, you do.
That's something that just never leaves you.
Never. And they're seeing it every day. I mean, they're experiencing this high, I don't know, it's really adrenaline. It's because everybody's calm and cool, but at that operating at that high level, constantly. It's amazing.
There's an obvious love for music from the writing part of it, from what we've been talking about. You can hear about being out in different places. And I'm sure there's parts you hate, but what's the best part of the most inspiring part to you as far as the music industry has given you? Is it on stage? Is it writing, connecting, meeting the people? What is it about the music that gives you the joy?
Man, it's the people, without a doubt. There's no comparison. It's the people. People that you go out and they come up and say, that's my song. Something that I've written or something I've recorded or something that I felt strongly about that touched me. When people come up and say, that's my song, and they tell you how it touched them, and they're singing along with you, and then, like I said, you kind of forget where you are, and that's the most real thing about it. And without a doubt, my favorite thing is the people. It's like, you do meet and greets a lot of times, and they're in tough situations sometimes, but you got to go quick sometimes, and I hate when you got to do that. But people say, I bet you're sick of this. Having your picture taken. Yeah, getting your picture taken is kind of, not for me, what, really? But meeting the people, no, I never, not once, ever got tired of it. And I won't. It's just, that's what it's about. It's in some way connecting with folks.
Well, we're looking forward to being able to have you connect with all of us in the Cedar Valley tomorrow night. Rodney, we are looking forward to the show at McElroy Auditorium.
Take care, man. Thank you, guys. Can't wait.